Hi, I'm Marcos. I never thought I'd be that guy. The one who finds out his girlfriend of 3 years has been living a double life. But there I was, sitting across from Alicia at our favorite cafe, watching her casually stir her latte as if what she was about to say wouldn't change everything. "I've got a date," she said casually like it meant nothing. But my reply wiped the smirk right off her face. "With Ryan at the Skyline Hotel, room 412? Tonight at 8? I leaned back in my chair, maintaining eye contact. Her spoon clattered against the ceramic. "How did you—" "No? I've known for weeks, Alicia." I kept my voice steady, though my heart was hammering. "It's not what you think," she stammered, her confident demeanor crumbling. "Ryan's just a friend from work who you've been sleeping with for the past 3 months, who you've been texting every night after I fall asleep. That Ryan?" I placed my phone on the table, screen up, showing screenshots of her messages. "You went through my phone?" Her voice pitched higher, indignation replacing shock. "No, Ryan's wife came to me last week, showed me everything." "His wife? Marcos, you don't understand." "What don't I understand, Alicia? The part where you've been lying to my face every day? Or the part where you and Ryan have been planning to clean out our bank accounts before taking off together?" She flinched, her eyes darting to the exit. "That's ridiculous. Who told you that?" "Your sister, actually. Vanessa would never." She didn't want to, but after I showed her the text Ryan's wife gave me, she felt I deserved to know the whole truth. Alicia's face paled. "What? What did she tell you exactly?" "Everything. The offshore account, the fake ID, the apartment you leased in San Diego. I can explain. I'm sure you can. You're good at explanations." I took a sip of my coffee. "Almost as good as you are at gaslighting me for the past year, making me think I was crazy for questioning those late nights at work, the missing money, the secret phone calls." She reached across the table. "Marcos, please. I made a mistake. We can fix this." I pulled my hand away. "That's the thing about trust, Alicia. Once it's broken, some things can't be fixed." "So what now? You're just going to throw away 3 years?" "Me? I didn't throw anything away. That was all you." I stood up. "Enjoy your date tonight. I hear the Skyline has terrible cell reception. Weird how all those security cameras work perfectly, though." As I walked away, her voice followed me. "Marcos, wait!" I paused at the door, turning to find her standing in the middle of the cafe, eyes wide with panic. "What have you done?" she whispered. I smiled. "Nothing yet. But I think you should call Ryan. Tell him there's been a change of plans." My phone buzzed as I stepped outside. A text from Vanessa. "Did you tell her?" I typed back quickly. "Just finished. Meeting you at Jack's in 20. Jack had been my best friend since college. He'd never liked Alicia, always said she seemed off. Turns out his instincts were better than mine. Jack's apartment was already crowded when I arrived. Vanessa paced by the window while Jack and Detective Morales sat at the kitchen counter reviewing documents. "There he is," Jack stood, clapping me on the shoulder. "How'd she take it?" "About how you'd expect. Denied everything until I mentioned the offshore account." Vanessa stopped pacing. "Did you tell her I was the one who told you?" "I had to. She wouldn't have believed me otherwise." "Great," Vanessa groaned, running fingers through her hair. "My own sister's going to hate me forever." "Your sister was about to commit felony fraud," Detective Morales said without looking up from her papers. "Family loyalty has its limits." "So what now?" I asked, dropping onto Jack's couch. Morales finally looked up. "Now we wait. If they proceed with their plan despite your warning, we catch them in the act. If they don't, we still have enough evidence for the DA to press charges." "You really think they'll still go through with it?" Vanessa asked. Jack snorted. "Ryan's not exactly a criminal mastermind. Guy probably thinks he can still talk his way out of this." "You don't know my sister," Vanessa countered. "She'll have a backup plan." "Does she know about the police involvement?" Morales asked me sharply. "No, I just implied there would be security footage." "Good," Morales nodded. "Element of surprise works in our favor." My phone buzzed with incoming calls from Alicia. I showed the screen to Morales. "Don't answer," she advised. "Not yet." "But what if—" "Let her sweat," Jack interrupted. "She didn't care about your feelings for months. Why start caring about hers now?" "It's not about feelings," I clarified. "It's about making sure she doesn't run before you can build a case." "The accounts are already frozen," Morales assured me. "And we have officers watching both of them. They're not going anywhere." Vanessa's phone chimed. "It's Alicia," she reported, "asking if I'm with you." "What should she say?" I asked Morales. "Tell her you haven't seen me since this morning. the detective instructed Vanessa. Say I seemed upset, but didn't explain why. Vanessa typed the response. Done. Now we wait, Morales said, checking her watch. Ryan's wife is meeting us here in an hour with the rest of the evidence. I still can't believe Sarah agreed to help, Jack mused, after everything Ryan did. Some people want justice more than revenge, Morales observed. And some people deserve both, Jack countered, looking at me. I shook my head. I don't want revenge. I just want Alicia to face consequences for once in her life. That's what revenge is, Jack laughed. Consequences. There's a difference, I insisted. Revenge is personal. Justice is about what's right. Vanessa looked up from her phone. Well, whatever you want to call it, Alicia's panicking. She's texting me nonstop. What's she saying? Morales asked. Asking if you've contacted a lawyer, if you've talked to the police, if you mentioned anything to her friends or coworkers. Vanessa scrolled through messages. She keeps saying it's all a misunderstanding. Classic Alicia, I muttered, always working the angles. My phone buzzed again. A text this time. Please let me explain, it's not what you think. Meet me at our spot in an hour? I showed it to Morales. Should I respond? Yes, she decided, but we'll need to wire you first. The park bench where Alicia and I had our first date felt different now. The evening air carried a chill that matched the cold knot in my stomach as I watched her approach. Her confident stride was gone, replaced by nervous energy as she scanned the area before sitting beside me. Thank you for coming, she started, voice tight with forced calm. I know you're angry and you have every right to be, but save it, I interrupted. I'm only here because you said you wanted to explain, so explain. She took a deep breath. Ryan and I, it started as just friendship, I swear. But things at work got complicated and he was going through problems with Sarah and somehow that led to stealing my money? I kept my voice steady. It wasn't stealing, it was securing our future. You've been so distant, working all those late hours. I thought you were cheating on me. I laughed without humor. That's rich. You were worried about me cheating while you were actually doing it. It wasn't like that. Ryan and I, we connected on a different level. You and I haven't been right for months. So instead of breaking up with me like a normal person, you decided to rob me blind? We weren't going to take everything, she said quickly. Just enough to start your new life together? In San Diego? I shook my head. With fake IDs? That's not just cheating, Alicia. That's criminal. Her eyes narrowed. How much do you actually know? Everything. The account in the Caymans, the documents Ryan forged, the schedule for transferring funds this weekend. Vanessa had no right. Sarah showed me the text first. Your sister just filled in the blanks. Sarah? Alicia paled. Ryan said she didn't know anything. Ryan lied. Shocking, right? A man who'd cheat with his coworker's girlfriend might not be trustworthy. Alicia's composure cracked. Marcos, please. I made a terrible mistake. I got caught up in something that spun out of control. I never wanted to hurt you. But you did. Repeatedly. Deliberately. I'll break it off with Ryan. We can go to counseling. I'll prove you can trust me again. Trust you? I repeated incredulously. You were going to steal my life savings and disappear? I was confused, scared. Ryan said if we didn't commit fully, we'd end up with nothing. Tears spilled down her cheeks. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry you did it? Or sorry you got caught? Both. Either. I don't know anymore. She grabbed my hand. Please, Marcos. Everyone makes mistakes. We can fix this. I pulled away. No, we can't. What do you want from me? I'll do anything. I want you to face consequences for once in your life. Her tears stopped abruptly. What does that mean? It means the police have everything, the forged documents, the transfer authorizations, the fake IDs. Her expression shifted from desperation to rage so quickly it was almost impressive. You called the cops on me? After 3 years together? You were going to rob me blind after 3 years together. Seems fair. She stood, hands trembling. You had no right. Actually, I had every right. That's how being a victim of crime works. This is ridiculous, she hissed. It'll be my word against yours. And Ryan's, and Sarah's, and the paper trail, and the recorded conversations. She froze. Recorded? I tapped my chest where the wire was hidden. Like this one. You son of a... She lunged forward, shoving me hard against the bench. Before I could react, 2 officers emerged from nearby bushes. Alicia Martinez, you're under arrest for assault and conspiracy to commit fraud. As they led her away, she screamed back at me. This isn't over, Marcos. You're going to regret this. Detective Morales appeared beside me. You okay? Yeah, I nodded, watching Alicia struggle against the officers. I actually am. 6 months passed more quickly than I expected. The preliminary hearing was scheduled for next week, but I already felt closure settling in as I cleared the last of Alicia's things from my apartment. Found another one, Jack announced, holding up a hidden flash drive from behind the bookshelf. That makes 3 secret storage devices. Your ex was paranoid. With good reason, Vanessa remarked, sealing another donation box. Planning multiple felonies tends to make people cautious. My doorbell rang. Detective Morales arriving with case updates. Ryan took a plea deal this morning, she announced without preamble. Rolled over completely on Alicia in exchange for reduced charges. Shocking, Jack muttered. The man has no loyalty even to his partners in crime. What does this mean for the case? I asked. It's stronger than ever, Morales confirmed. The DA expects Alicia will seek a deal too, but with Ryan's testimony, she's looking at significant jail time, regardless. Vanessa sighed heavily. I still can't believe my own sister would do this. Have you spoken to her? Morales asked. Once through the jail phone. She blamed me for betraying her, said family should stick together no matter what. Vanessa shook her head, as if I should have helped her commit fraud. The doorbell rang again. Jack checked the security camera I'd installed. It's Sarah. Ryan's wife entered cautiously, clutching a folder. Sorry to interrupt. I got the last of the bank statements you requested for the civil case. Thanks, I said, taking the folder. You didn't have to bring these personally. I wanted to. Sarah tucked her hair behind her ear nervously. And to tell you, I'm moving back east next month. Fresh start. That's great, I meant it. You deserve it after everything. So do you, she replied. Have you heard about Ryan's plea deal? Just now, I nodded toward Morales. Figured he'd fold, Sarah said. He always took the easy way out. My phone buzzed with a notification from the prison call system. Alicia was trying to reach me. Again. 7th call this week. I showed the screen to Morales. You haven't accepted any, have you? She asked sharply. No, but her lawyer keeps insisting she wants to apologize in person before the hearing. Don't, Jack and Vanessa said simultaneously. I wasn't planning to, I assured them. Good, Morales nodded. Her sudden remorse conveniently coincides with her legal team's strategy. They're hoping for a sympathetic narrative. Well, they won't get it from me, I said firmly. The evidence speaks for itself. What about you? Sarah asked gently. How are you really doing with all this? I considered the question. Better than expected. The betrayal still hurts, but I'm starting to see it as a bullet dodged. That's healthy, she approved. The civil suit helps too, Jack added with a grin. Nothing says closure like financial restitution. It's not about the money, I clarified. It's about holding her accountable. Vanessa checked her watch. We should head out if we're making that appointment with your new financial advisor. As everyone gathered their things, I took a final look around the apartment. Despite everything, I felt lighter than I had in months. You know what the strangest part is? I said as we headed for the door. I'm actually grateful in a weird way. If Sarah hadn't found those texts, if Vanessa hadn't come forward, I might have spent years with someone who was just pretending to love me. Some truths hurt, Morales observed, but lies hurt longer. Outside, the spring air felt fresh and promising. For the first time since discovering Alicia's betrayal, I felt genuine optimism about the future. So, Jack clapped my shoulder as we walked. What's next for Marcos 2.0? I smiled. Living honestly. Something my ex should have tried. Ever wonder how you'd react if someone you trusted completely betrayed you? Would you seek revenge or justice, or is there really a difference? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about life's unexpected turns.